Hello and welcome to this extremely unexpected stream happening at 12:01 a.m. my time. Yes, here we are. Back in the wonderful world of Foolcraft. Actually, one second. I need to change the title of this live stream to Foolcraft live stream number 2. There we go. Fixed. So, here I am in this village, and a lot has happened since last time I was streaming. For one, I now have creative flight, so I am now flying. It is the best thing, literally. I'm not restricted by anything anymore. It's amazing. So, anyway, last time, well, not last time, but last time I was playing Foolcraft here, I went to this village so that I could find a specific villager to complete a quest for Bailey's Dailies is what it's called. And I'm trying to remember if it was this village or if it was a different village. Come on, get out of the crazy house that I saw that in. Ooh. Got some interesting things here. Invar plate. Thank you. cargo cart. That's interesting. Why not? Nothing else we can use it for decoration. Manual rolling machine. Don't know if I have one of these, so we will harvest that. Man, it's taking forever. Maybe I used the wrong tool. Okay, so where is this Bailey's Dailies thing? Is this it right here? Maybe? Yes. Hello. How do I get into your wonderful abode? Or your not wonderful abode, whichever you prefer. You don't have a door. Okay. I must have sealed that up. Here we go. And there we go. So, hello. We are going to put you here, and you here, and daily quest complete. Looting 2. That is very underwhelming, to be honest, for the amount of time that, the amount of time it took me to get that, ridiculous rotten flesh. Looting 2. Really. Oh well, gas tier, we have that. We technically have 20 gunpowder. I don't know if I've killed 10 creepers, we'll have to see. Also, chat is saying hashtag humming cap. I must have been doing that without thinking. That's just something that I do. Okay, let's go back home and get me some stuffs. And there's me humming again. Okay, welcome back home. There's been some stuffs that's happened here since last time. It's currently nighttime. First of all, I removed all of those ridiculous trees now that I can fly. All the different hanging trees, those are still there, and I didn't see that before, but the ones that were up here are now gone. And let's see here. We moved the smeltery. Instead of it being over here, it is now over here. I added some more chickens to our chicken house barn thing. We have a redstone chicken, we have 2 normal chickens which just give eggs, we have the same log chicken from before, we have 2 sand chickens, we have a rooster, we have a glowstone chicken, and we have another glowstone chicken. So that's cool. Chat is asking why I moved the smeltery, and the answer to that is I wanted this area to be open so that I could get to the chicken house, and so I could get to these animals. And these animals are all new too, by the way. So we have sheep, we have cows, we have mini-moos for fluid, if I decide to use those guys. So essentially, so that not only I could get to stuff, but also I could expand the area, and eventually I'm going to remove this junk and build a proper house. But we haven't gotten to that yet. So, the next thing, I can't remember, but there is no staircase here anymore from last stream. I have replaced it with elevators. So now we look down here and we hit shift, and we are now downstairs. We jump and we're now upstairs. Elevators are amazing, and I was getting tired of that crazy staircase being in my way. So the staircase has now become pointless. So anyway, what's remaining of it is still under here somewhere. And did I just lock up? Okay. Since then, I have also added these things. This is a manual mill. It gives like 15 or something grid power if you hit it like this, and I don't need to do that anymore because I use this resonator. Using the power of the manual mill, I use the resonator in order to make supplies so that I could make these right here. These are water mills. Water mills use flowing water to create grid power. Grid power does not need it doesn't need cables. So basically it's wireless, and it goes anywhere in the world as long as the area is loaded. So this grid power is being used for this angel ring right here. It uses 32 grid power, which is a decent amount. But this is what is causing me to have creative flight. And I had to capture a bat, I had to capture a squid, I had to damage a little bit and capture a ghast in the nether. And yeah, I spent a lot of time trying to get the angel ring stuff, but now that I have it, I can fly, and that is really useful because I no longer have to pillar anything up, and I also don't have to worry about falling to my death because fall damage no longer does anything. So moving on, we have the slice and spice here. This is used to make special components. They're basically a chip. I forget what it's called. Then we have the farming station, which is upstairs. I will show that shortly. We have the soul binder, which I use this thing in order to make stuff to go with this dimensional transceiver, but I'll get to that in a second. This basically takes a mob inside of a soul vial and it binds it to a crystal, for instance, so that you can build stuff that requires those special crystals. Anyway, so this dimensional, well, we'll get to that in a second. We have this painting machine. We had the painting machine before, but originally it was over here. It is no longer over here because I wanted to replace it with other stuff that was more needed over there. So this basically makes it so we can paint any block to look like any other block. For instance, I can take Scallium, which is a block used to power stuff, and it's really, really rare. And I can paint glowstone to look like Scallium. So I get basically really cheap Scallium that I can decorate with. And I really haven't started decorating with it yet, but I want to eventually. So moving on, we have the resonator, which I already went into. Oops. We have the charger. This thing makes charged Certus quartz. And I had that before, but it was over there in that hole above the alloy smelter. The alloy smelter used to be here, and the painter used to be here with the charger on top of it, but I have moved that in order so that I could create this ender chest right here. And this ender chest is the best thing to happen to me in quite a while. If you look here in my backpack, we have an ender pouch. This ender pouch is connected to this ender chest, and when I open the ender pouch, you notice that the ender chest opens. And then when I close it, it closes. Basically what that does is I can open this, I can put, say, these rails in here. Voila. And then the ME system starts to export this stuff out of the ender chest and put it into my storage system. So then I go in here, and I had no rails in here before. And so I search rail. Oops. Okay. I search rail. Hello, where's the rails? It'd be minecart, I guess. Okay, let me remind myself of the name. It should be rail, shouldn't it? Track, that's why. Okay. I search track. Hey, stop. Whenever I push R, it gives me the recipe if I'm hovering over an item, so that's why I keep going to that screen. Anyway, what are these? Are those crafting? Okay, anyway, track. And here we are. We have 100 tracks, and I'm guessing all of the stuff already went... Yeah, it went out. Otherwise, you would see that number climbing. So, oopsies, didn't mean to do that. That's spoilers. So yes, now I can wirelessly from anywhere in the world, because this here is a chunk loader, and so whether I'm in this chunk or not, this chunk is still loaded. So I can open this ender pouch from anywhere in the world, and I can just chuck stuff into it, and it will go directly into my storage system. And we'll search rotten flesh, and you can see the rotten flesh is now counting up. 5, 6, 7. It's a little slow because I haven't added any kind of upgrades in order to make it faster, but I'm like, you know what, this chest is so gigantic, it's really not necessary that we add upgrades anyway. And maybe if I want to get something back out, it's nice if it's slow. So, anyway, moving on, I have since worked on the reactor room, And you can tell it's now mostly black. I still haven't done the ceiling yet because that's going to require a complete redo of the entire area, and right above this is the outside. So once I destroy that, I have to build a dome or whatever it is that I'm going to put there. And I just haven't wanted to get into that yet. But we have all this nice basalt now, and it goes all the way around the room, and I have since expanded my Escalium reactor so that it is now 3 Escalium blocks instead of just, I forget, I think it was 2 last time we did a stream. Maybe it was just 1, I can't even remember. So this thing is slowly getting bigger as I find more Escalium. Eventually it'll be all the way up here, so you'll be able to see it. And then I was kind of hoping to have screens and stuff monitoring our electricity output on these walls. I don't quite know how I'm going to do that yet. I'm not to the stage where that's necessary, but that's just an idea that I have. We put a proper staircase using this nice concrete stair. And so now you can get down here. I still haven't decorated this because I kind of want to use, I'm thinking factory blocks, these same stripey guys, in order to make it look kind of caution-y and industrial and stuff. But there's a weird bug with this version where I can't craft factory blocks. So hopefully they will patch that soon. Yes, concrete is amazing, Chad is saying. It looks so nice, and see, there's no basalt stairs, so this was the closest thing I could get to it, and it really actually matches quite nicely. And really there should be another set of stairs here, and really this should be put back 2 blocks, but I just wanted it to look nice, so I kind of forgot about that. Oh well. See, the problem is we're dealing with such a small space. I already have only 2 blocks here as it is, and whatnot. Maybe I'll fool with this later. I just didn't want it to be connected to that. So, we'll see. This is still very much a work in progress. This is only starting. I will probably use some chiseled basalt for the walls, because this flat basalt is kind of just, excuse me, it's kind of boring. And I'm like, it would look good with some texture, but I just wanted something that would make this look okay. And whatever that means, oops. For now, basically that's just putting regular basalt up here until I can manage to get to make it look nice. So anyway, getting back to stuff, this is what we're looking at for power right now. This thing's providing plenty of power for our needs currently, because we're not doing anything insane. These elevators also go into our mine. So this is the upper level of the mine. This is the lower level of the mine. I have since opened an entirely new area of the mine, which is back here. No, that's the old area. Never mind. I have opened an entirely new area that is back here. Here we are. And as you can see, I have mined this thing to absolute oblivion because I was trying to find all of this emerald ore. Whoa, what in the... Whoa, okay, guys. Nope. Oh, you're killing him. Go ahead and do that. Never mind. No, you're not. Okay. We're just gonna go in here. So I'm about ready to die. Excuse me? Hello? Nope. I cannot die on stream. Sorry. Okay. Let's eat and heal. And hopefully we'll figure out where they spawn so we can fix that problem. Anyway, I have completely mined out this area in search of all of this emerald so that I could make emerald armor, so that I could have fortune and get all kinds of, well, basically a lot more drops from all of the Escalium and whatnot that I was mining. So that's basically why this is here, and I still have a lot of this emerald here. I haven't bothered to mine it yet, but I hit the jackpot when it came to emerald, because I couldn't find any emerald for the longest time, and I couldn't find any villagers that I could trade with. And so I finally solved that, and I came across this, and I was trading with villagers, and then I found all this emerald, and I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to waste my stuff. I'll just go mine. And so once I mined about half of them, well, not half. I mined about a third of them, and then I made the emerald, or I made the emerald armor so that I could get extra drops, and I ended up getting a lot more from the ore than I expected, so it took a lot less than I was expecting. Anyway, moving on, we have these cow in a jar things, which I just set here because I wanted somewhere to put them. Basically, they're cows in jars, and they make milk. It's weird. It doesn't make sense to me, but that's what they decided to do, so we're just gonna go with it. Continuing on, upstairs, I have this new hammer, this cobalt hammer, and cobalt is a new supply that I've since gotten since last stream, and basically it allows you to mine a 3x3 area at once. So if I do that, I'm not going to actually break it because it's a pain to fix, but this makes clearing out areas a whole lot faster, but also a whole lot more accurate. So anyway, I'm gonna jump up here, and wow, I got a skeleton skull from that. We're gonna go outside. This, as you recall, was my original farm, and also I have added to our farm, so we now have cactus, we now have blueberries, we now have raspberries, which we've had since the beginning, but I basically stopped subsisting off of those anymore because they're not efficient. I have completely gone to using toast because it's like it's like 3.5 or 4. Yeah, it's 3.5 hunger points. So it's a whole lot more sustainable, and now not only do I have that, but this farm has become irrelevant because it has been replaced by this little puppy. This thing took literally ages to get because this farming station is super expensive. But in short, watch this right there. You saw that wheat disappear. This farming station, here's another piece of wheat, it just disappeared. This farming station is farming this area right here. And as soon as a plant grows, it will harvest it and replant. And then it will send this stuff directly down through these pipes. So basically these conduits, really. So essentially what this is right here, you have an item conduit. This is where the items are sent out of the farming station. You have a redstone conduit right here at the top, and that this thing is set to only be on when I have a redstone signal to it. So right now this thing is flipped on. There's another wheat that was harvested, and there's another wheat that was harvested. Anyway, this thing is flipped on, so it is currently using power, and it's farming, basically. Oh, and there's a special magical crop, which I'll get to in a second. So then the last thing is this energy conduit, and that is pumping energy from our power system, basically our power grid, to the farming station. So from the Escalium, basically it goes from the Escalium reactor, which you saw down there, into some very large, what are those things called? Capacitors. The capacitors charge up, and they're essentially batteries for all intensive purposes. The capacitors charge up, and then this takes power out of the capacitor in order to run. That was basically seen last stream, if I recall, but I just didn't have this farming station set up. Anyway, we look down here, and this here is a growth crystal. This speeds up the growth. So if you're wondering why these wheat are growing so ridiculously fast, it's because of this growth crystal down below the farming station. And it's reaching this whole area and making everything grow a lot faster. And I want to make more, but they're very expensive, and so I just haven't yet. I can't afford it. And why is that not replanted? Okay, it is now. So, moving on. In the corner here, we have something called magical crops. These things are very expensive to create the seeds. But once you create the seeds and you use the farming station, for all intensive purposes, it is free. And one second, I'm going to turn down my audio because my ears are hurting. Am I? Okay, yeah, it's basically level. Let's see. Turn up the left one a little bit. There we go. Sorry about that. Anyway, once you get these crops, you're basically growing free resources. So right here we have Certus Quartz Essence. It is growing. This is giving me Certus Quartz. Well, no, it's not. It's giving me Certus Quartz Essence, which I'll get into in a second. And then we have Basalt Essence, and instead of having to go around near lava and make all the lava obsidian and then mine the basalt so that I can build around the Scallium reactor, I am now actually growing Basalt Essence, which I'll get to how that works in a second. I have more Certus Quartz Essence, I have more Basalt Essence, and then right here I have Fluix Essence. So we are growing that for Fluix crystals. So let's go back inside, and I will show how that works for those of you who are not familiar with the way magical crops go. So we're going to go over here to our crafting terminal. You can take, and here you can see some of the seeds. We have a lot of Certus Quartz seeds now, so I could plant full things of that if I wanted, but you can tell I already have a ridiculous amount of Certus Quartz. So we're going to take some of the Certus Quartz Essence, we're going to put it like this, and boom. I get Certus Quartz crystals, which were grown from my garden, so to speak. This is the stuff harvested off those plants. You use it to craft these crystals, so instead of having to go mine, this is now an unlimited resource as long as I have time. So basically, when I want to expand my ME system, I have the stuff that I need to do that, because originally these Certus Quartz crystals, they're relatively rare in the world. And so, let's just say that it took a long time to get the supplies I need. That is no longer an issue, because not only am I getting Certus Quartz crystals, and by the way, I can take these Certus Quartz crystals and I can grind them down, and I can get seeds, and I can grow those seeds, and so I can effectively double the amount of Certus Quartz crystals that I'm getting. Pure Certus Quartz crystals after they grow. And I use this little growth doohickey, which I have upgraded to be 5 growth accelerators. This thing makes the crystals grow in like just a couple of minutes. It's crazy. Instead of having to wait like hours for the crystals to grow, they're basically instant. For all intents and purposes, you still have to wait, but I still have the switch here to flip it on and off. I think I went over that last stream. But anyway, so yes, I'm growing the essence so that I can make the crystals, and then I can grind those down and get double what I already have. Basically. So we have the Fluix essence, so now I can craft Fluix crystals. Voila, voila, voila. Boom. So I now have unlimited of those, so we can again craft all kinds of ME stuff. I may or may not make it so we can auto-craft the ME components, because they're a ridiculous pain to do by hand. It's a pain. But currently, all that's still manual in the inscriber. But at least now I have all of the supplies I need coming in essentially for free. And then, of course, I take the Basalt Essence. Here we go. And I can do this. And for every 8 Basalt Essence, we get 16 Basalt blocks. So I have 751 Basalt blocks, where originally this was a very hard resource for me to get. Not so much hard, it's very common in the world, it just takes forever to mine, because if you just mine it straight away, it'll get burned up by the lava, so you have to. It only spawns around lava pools, down in caves and stuff. So, now we have unlimited basalt, and you're probably wondering, how in the world do I have all of this stuff in here, and I have all green ME drives, and yet at the same time, I'm only using these 1K ME drives. I have 164K, but I have all these 1K, and yet only 2 of them are orange, and that means I just have as many items as it'll hold. It'll hold more of each kind of item, but it won't hold any more kinds. That's what that's showing. So how come I have literally... by the way, if you want to know how effective the farming station has been, look here. 32,000 wheat. I have 32,000 wheat. And then I have I have 16,000 seeds. So, it's passively creating food for me. I'd never have to worry about food, basically, after this point, which is the most amazing thing, because that was the worst thing to try and set up at the beginning of this game. I had no idea what to eat, and now that I have wheat that is basically free and it's being auto-farmed, I never have to worry about that ever again. I can even create auto-crafters if I want to in order to make the bread into the toast. So we take this wheat, and we would make bread, and then we would craft with the wheat. If you put this thing called a bakeware, I think it is, down here. Yeah, here it is. So if we take one bread and we put that, here, let's X this. Here's one bread. We put that in with the bakeware. Then it creates toast. So we get a 2.5 bread hunger point thingy. So if I ate the bread at this point, then it would only give me 2.5 health or hunger points. Then we get a 3.5 health point thing with that, and it cost us nothing. I just had to make this bakeware thing, and then you have to craft it in there. But it makes the bread a whole lot more saturating, which is really nice. I'm just gonna go ahead and make that, put this bakeware back in here. So I for all intents and purposes, have unlimited food, which is fantastic. So you're probably wondering, how in the world am I holding 32,000 wheat in here? I'm accessing it from the ME system, but apparently it's not held on these ME drives, because they would be totally full if that was the case, or at least partially totally full. Some of them would be totally full. The answer to that is this brand new room that I just finished building. I haven't finished the elevator there, and if you're wondering why the edges of this are still meh, it's because I still can't craft those factory blocks that I want to trim it with. But this is the answer. These are storage drawers. They basically let you create bulk stuff, or let you hold bulk stuff, and these are compacting drawers. So I put like diamond or gold or whatever into these drawers, and it will allow me to instantly get blocks, or instantly get nuggets, or instantly get diamonds. It's whatever I need. I don't have to craft them. It's just a whole lot more efficient to store it that way. And then I have 3,779 cobblestone, 582 sand, which is I have 1,220 toast, not including the stuff that I have stored in my backpack and in my inventory. We have 3,300 feathers from my chicken farm. We have 2,400 chicken droppings. Basically what that does is that allows me to make fertilized dirt. And let's fly out of this. It'll be really nice when I get the upstairs elevator, so I don't have to fly out of there anymore. But currently, don't have that. Anyway, the chicken excrement, we'll put it that way, allows me to craft it around dirt. 8 of those goes to 1 fertilized dirt like this. And it doesn't work on magical crops, but for these, it gives a random bone meal effect. So not only do I have a growth crystal happening, but I have a random bone meal effect happening on these plants. So they are growing way faster than they usually would. So that's the only thing those things are really useful for. But here, if we look here in these pens, or these nesting pens, you can tell that these chickens lay eggs so that you can make new chickens. You actually have to hatch these. You can't just throw them. They make feathers, so I have unlimited feathers. They make whatever it is that the chicken is for, like this one is redstone chicken. And then they make chicken droppings. So that is the one reason that I'm keeping those, because they do have a use in making fertilized dirt. Anyway, that was very off topic. Let's go back to our happy little house here and look more into these storage drawers. So over here I have all the stuff that's being farmed, all that stuff. So we have the Fluix essence, we have the basalt essence, we have the Certus Course essence, and then we have the seeds and wheat and whatnot. And you can tell here, if I go here, come on, Can I open it, please? There we go. I have added 2 diamond upgrades, so this multiplies the number of items that I'm able to hold in one drawer, because usually it wouldn't be anywhere close to this. And then I added a void upgrade. The void upgrade makes it so that once you hit your max capacity for the drawer, instead of just backing up the system, it just destroys it. And when I have 32,000 wheat, I have no need to keep any overflow, so I just am like, you know what, just garbage it. And then, of course, when it goes down because I make more bread, it will replace itself. So that's that. And then several of these I think have void. And then we also have 626 glowstone dust over here. But all that to say, you're probably wondering, but Joshua, these drawers, they're independent. You can't access them through the ME system naturally. How did you do that? So we now take a look behind here. This is coming from here, in fact, I'll fly upstairs. This is coming from the conduits that are coming from the farming station. So all of those items are being transported down here into this drawer controller. The drawer controller then takes those items and it puts them in the correct drawers. So you don't have to have hoppers or anything. It's automatically finding the drawer, and it is putting this stuff away where it's supposed to go. So then we look here, and this other thing is a ME cable. This goes to our ME system, which is up there. You can sort of see. So the ME cable goes into this ME storage bus, which is a very expensive piece of equipment. But when the ME storage bus is connected to an ME drawer controller, or not an ME, but when the ME storage bus is connected to a drawer controller, it allows you to interface with the drawer controller and get access to all of these different drawers. As a result, I can go upstairs to my crafting terminal, and I can instantly get access to all of this stuff without having to come downstairs and manually get everything out and then go to a crafting bench. I can just instantly get access to everything because the ME system is being interfaced with the drawer controller system. So here we have the same thing with this for this wall of drawers. So essentially it's mass storage. For relatively cheap, the ME storage buses are very expensive, but other than that, the storage is very cheap. And it's way, 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 way cheaper than if I was to, say, want to store everything in these ME drives. These 64 ME storage cells are ridiculously expensive, so it's much nicer that I can simply shove everything that I have bulk mass storage to. I can just shove that right over to the drawers and not have to worry about clogging up my ME storage system. So that is the other very large development. Now I'm going to take a quick pause here because my voice is starting to go and I really need a drink. So one moment and I shall return. I don't want my voice to go completely out. And I'm back. Much better. It'll take a little bit for that to really take effect. But anyway, we have since organized stuff better. So we have tools, we have books, we have armor, we have swords. Right here. Oops. Nope, don't go to that. I need to put the bread back. Okay, there we go. And there we go. We have random items that really aren't storable here. We have a magma cube head here. Then we have, we have all of our Hermitron play pieces. We have a mythic right here, which is cool. Don't have any other ones, so that's our only mythic, but we do have one, so that's cool. right there, I've organized that. Over here, we still have coal stored the way it's always been. We have the alloy smelter. Other than that, that's basically what I've been up to. That and trying to get this flight. Because this took forever to do. Also, I need to get this wheat out of my inventory. So we'll just shove that in here. We'll shove this in here. Put the basalt in there. This we're going to keep out. Put that in there. Crafting bench for various metal items. We will put this, oops, we will put this upstairs. Come on. There we go. Put this over here, like so. Go back downstairs. It's funny, I kind of go between working on this stuff non-stop for a couple days to not working on it at all for like a week because there's other priorities that I have, to then getting stuck doing nothing but this for a couple days and then going back to doing nothing but work for a couple days. So it's kind of a trade-off. It's nice because you don't get really bored of stuff, but yeah, that's why so much stuff has gotten done, because I've spent quite an amount of time since the last stream. Cargo cart, that can't go anywhere. Coal, that can. The rest of this stuff we'll just put over here. Put that with our other book. The cart we need to put in here, I'm thinking. Like so. This iron crowbar, I really have no idea what it does. Link carts, interesting. So we'll put that with the carts because I won't have any need for that for a little while. I'm not planning on building a huge cart system, at least not right now. That was kind of a surprise thing. Let's see, we need to put these arrows back because we don't need those. There we go. Now we're back to using our carbon arrow. So yeah, that's basically a tour of the area. Trying to figure out if there's anything I should do. I already took care of the... Oh, I remember what I was going to do. I already took care of the... Rotten Flesh quest. Let's quickly take care of the gunpowder quest. And hopefully we get something better from this than we did from the other one, because that was kind of underwhelming, to be honest. So we now have 20 of these. Did I have any other quests here? Craft 8 fermented spider eyes, which I need mushrooms for that. Come on. Can we see what the other quest is here? Oh yeah, that's the gunpowder, and then we have ghast tier. So ghast tier. I only have one of those, or 2 of them actually. No, I have 12. How did I get 12? Oh, it must have been from a loot bag. Okay, so we have one of those. I'm going to go upstairs. We're going to quickly see if we can find any mushrooms. I think we will be able to. I'm constantly running into them. I'm constantly throwing them out because I have no use for them. But let's see if we can find some. Those are the wrong kind. They're not going to be in the open. They're going to be under trees. Because they only grow in dark places. Here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 mushrooms. Now we need to go home. And we need to get some sugar cane. 2, 4, 6, 8. We have 8 sugar cane. We'll go back to our crafting terminal here. We will convert the... Oh, that was 9. Oh, and only got 7 mushrooms? What is this? 50. Okay, I just crafted all of my sugarcane into sugar. That's dumb. That is really dumb. So I'm going to quickly go out here and harvest some of this just so we have some on hand. one. I do not need that much sugar, but oh well, I guess. Let's go back over to where these mushrooms were and find another one. There we go. Now we have 8. So now we're going to go back here. Wait, is there an Enderman around here? No, that's just a squid. Oh, my voice. Okay, put that in there. Put this here. We need spider eyes. Kind of gross, but it's a thing. Wait, I only have 5 of them? What is this? And I need sugar. I'm gonna have to go hunting some spiders, I think, because only having 5 of these is not enough. Let's see. Is it sunset soon? Yes, it is sunset soon. Let's go ahead and fly in a direction where we think spiders are going to be. Really quick, before I do that, while it's sunset, I'm going to quickly take care of some of this wood. I have since made this platinum hatchet, and I have modified it with redstone, so it has haste. Cut that down, and cut this down. Vein mine that. Take care of that. I'm gonna vein mine this. I really, really hate it when trees look like this. It gets on my nerves. I want things to look nice. So now that's cut down. We did miss this, and we did miss this top part. But now that tree is a thing of the past, and it doesn't have to make the area look so ugly anymore. There we go. Don't need any of that wood. I already have way too much wood. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try and find us some little spiders and get their eyeballs, because we are just that amazing of human beings. Kill you, creeper. There's a slime over there. Okay, Spidey. Eat my blade. Perfect. First spider eye. That was amazing. So now we need how many more? We need Witch, you need to die. Please. Okay. Why must you run from me? Oh, we have one of those creepy cats too. Okay, you die. Creeper. Bye-bye, creeper. We're gonna make this cat go bye-bye. I really don't like these wither cats. Bye-bye, wither cat. I really like this bow. It's literally a one-hit kill for everything. We will get you, well, almost everything. We'll get this skeleton. Where is something else? Hello, zombie head. Bye-bye. More zombies. Hello. We're gonna go ahead and get this big slime with my what's it, just to make things simple. Oh, here's another spider. Okay, get the spider, then we'll get the zombie, then we'll get the slimes. Come on, slimes. Bye bye. Hello. Ooh, I want your hat. Hello. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Okay. Come on, guys. Is that everybody? No. I have a couple of these. Ooh, you have the glass hat. I guess I already had that one. We have how many spider eyes now? We have 3. That is just enough. We need 8. So we'll go home. We will now craft our 3 more spider eyes, like so. Fermented ones, I mean. There we go. Now we're going to sleep so we don't do anything to the villagers. And we need to teleport ourselves by going to the map and our waypoints to village number 1. Welcome to village number 1. And we're going to go back to Bailey's Dailies. Can someone remember where it was located, or am I going to have to find this puppy again? Oh, I think it was in this... No, it wasn't. It wasn't in the one over there. It must have been in... Not in that one. Not in that one. We already looked in that one. Is it here? Yes, I can see the carpet. Okay. Sorry I have to break into your place every single time I come here, Bailey, but I'm a good customer, so hopefully you appreciate my business. Hello? We're going to now give you the gas tier, which is the most expensive. Oh, we replace it with 4 diamonds. Literally worthless to us. We have basically unlimited diamonds, so that's meh. Gunpowder, 16 emeralds. Now that I can get into. Thank you. And spider eyes, 8 emeralds. Thank you. Okay, the emeralds I'm happy with. The rest of it, meh. It's meh. Let's see, did I have anything else that I was going to give her? Bake 64 cookies. Don't have enough stuff for that. Gather a wither skeleton skull. I technically do have that. I'm going to put it in my quest just in case. We won't deal with any of the other ones for now. So, we have accomplished several quests here. Let's go back home. And let's go ahead and store our... Well, actually, I'm going to store those downstairs in the little storage drawers next to my other valuables. There we go. And I need my key to make it locked, or to make the quantity shown. We should have 1 or 2. Yeah, we have 2 of those. Good. Oh, I forgot that isn't a thing, is it yet? Okay, now I'm gonna double check really fast for emerald. Okay, yeah, we're good. So I have 100 emeralds now. That's insane. Oh, and we'll put the diamonds back, and let's have a little bit of a finale here where we will open some loot bags, and then we will call it good for tonight's stream because I'm tired and it is getting really late. Number 1. Probably shouldn't have opened the rare one because I could have crafted another better one. Oh well, I guess. Paper, worthless. Gold nugget, worthless. Aluminum nugget, mostly worthless. Pumpkin seeds, worthless. We're off to a great start here. Let's see what kind of loot bags we have here. Yeah, nothing too great. Okay. Emerald nugget. Okay. Tissue box. Worthless, basically. Name tag. Okay. Pasture seeds. Don't have any use for those. Iron nuggets. Basically worthless. Silver ingot. Not worthless. Magic sapling. Not worthless. That was decent. Now we're going to look for some more here. These ones are already open, so I'm just going to take care of them. An iron wand? Yeah, that's not the greatest. Poppy, I can use those. Lily pads are basically worthless. Let's go ahead and put some of this stuff away. Pasture seeds, is that in here anywhere? I guess not. Oh well, and that's not in here. Magic sapling, is that not in here? I'm running out of space in this large chest, so to be honest, we should simply make another chest. Diamond chest. Where's our diamond chest here? Hello, diamond. Here he goes. Diamond chest. So we need a silver chest, and then we need an iron chest. That's the cheapest way to do it. And I don't have any chests made. So we will Get 8 of those. Craft a chest. Do that. Now we need to go here, here, here. Here we go. We now have one of those. Now we go back to this again. We go here. Wait. I need to create this into a silver chest first. Right. Okay. Change that into a silver chest. Then we change that into a diamond chest. And there we go. Wait a second. Okay, good. Just making sure of something. So we're going to put this over here next to our iron chest. Which this is big. But this is huge. Compare the difference. Gigantic, big. And then we have a regular chest. So we're going to migrate all of our plants into here. Eventually. I'm not sure if I'll do that on stream because I'm really tired, but eventually we'll move all the stuff from this meh chest over here, which is in our way anyway, to that diamond chest. I wish I would have thought of that sooner. That would have made sense. Oh yeah, we need to open this puppy, put this in here. We'll put our slime balls away. We will put our iron nuggets away, silver, aluminum, string, paper, gold nugget, inferium essence, apple, rotten flesh can go back, pasture seeds, why not? Actually, you know what? No, I need to get out our pasture seeds because those just need to go in the other thing. Oh, and we need to put this in here. So the rest of this stuff, this can go. What was I gonna put in here? Oh, the iron wand. Yes. Iron wand in there. We can put the pasture seeds in here. Tissue box we'll put upstairs, I think. Before we take care of that stuff, let's go ahead and open the rest of these loot bags. Loot. Okay. There we go. Let's start with the common ones that we've already opened. Bookshelf, okay. Mushroom, meh. Compressed sand, meh. Potion spilled, compressed gravel, meh. Common ones again. Here we go. Diamond nugget, not terrible. Emerald or nether quartz, meh. Emerald nugget again. Mushroom, meh. This one I've already opened at one point, but let's go ahead and get this stuff out. Tiny potato mask. Yeah. I have all the use in the world for that, am I right? No. Upgrade template, feather, and raw salmon. To be honest, I'm just going to toss the raw salmon because who needs that in their life? Goodbye. I don't mean to keep organizing this stuff. Okay, let's see. Uncommon loot bags here. We have a spruce sapling, which is okay. Soul sand, which is okay. Feather, which I don't really care. Oops. Put this here. Put this here. That's basically all we can do with that. We'll go ahead and put our feathers away, our nether quartz away, emerald and diamond nuggets away. Our spruce sapling we're going to put in here if there's space, which there isn't. Okay, let's open the rest of these bags and then we'll call it good. If the thing won't lock up. Okay. Uncommon loot bag, here we go. Seeds, meh. Iron nugget, okay, but meh. Soul sand, okay. Redstone, meh. Okay, now for the rest of these. Glowstone chicken egg. That I can always get into. 4-leaf clover, meh. We have a tier 2 chance cube pendant. Ooh, this is nice. A weapon case. Let's go ahead and open that. Scroll through the swords. What are we going to get? Another, well, that's a decent sword. I think it has the same attack damage as this, just a little less. So, it's okay. But we're just going to go ahead and store it. Oops. We're going to store it in with the other one in here. There we go. Moving on. Next rare loot bag. Log chicken. Yeah, don't really care. And okay. Don't really need any log chickens in my life anymore anyway. I have so much wood, it's dumb. Another rare loot bag. We have bronze, that's okay. Another tiny potato mask. To be honest, we're just gonna toss that because I have literally no use for it. Another chance pendant and another dark oak sapling. Or a few dark oak saplings. And those I can get into, so we're good there. Last one. Pumpkin, okay. Gray dye, okay. Music box, cool. We'll have to deal with these in a second. Okay, so we have a... these can go in here. Do we have anything else? Seeds cannot go in there. And I'm just going to toss these seeds because I have 16,000 of them. I have no need for that. And then pumpkin can go in there. Let's go ahead and go upstairs. And we'll put this other DecoCraft stuff away. Where is it? Oops, didn't mean to do that. In here. So where are our decorative things? Oh, that must be downstairs. Nope, that doesn't go in there. That doesn't go in there. That doesn't go in there. I'm remembering wrong. Well, I guess we will just go ahead and... Hey, wait, I don't want to do that. I want to break this into books. Because I don't need a bookshelf. I need books. Here we go. Place you, and boom. And I'm going to get some quick lapis. We have 1,400 lapis, and I'm going to quickly see if we can upgrade this, and then I'm going to call it quits because it's late and we have been streaming for exactly an hour, so it's a good time to call it. Let's see, my sword. Have I? Yep, I do have another modifier. We're gonna do that. We do have beheading on it. We do have sharpness. Oh, I need some more nether quartz to make it sharper, I think. 320 of 360. Okay, we still have a couple things we can do to modify this. Okay, so we need to get some lapis. Lapis nugget, interesting. Okay, lapis. Put the soul sand in here, put the bronze in here, put the redstone in here. Don't know about the rest of this stuff. Put the books in here. Music box, we're gonna put that with our other things next to our bed. Because that's kind of neat. As for the tissue box, I don't really need a tissue box, but, you know, we'll just put it there for now. Potions spilled, I already have the same thing right there. So I'm going to have to find where that goes. We're going to get nether quartz. Here we are. Wait, I should probably get more, actually. Oh. Get 2 stacks of nether quartz, and we'll get 2 stacks of lapis just in case. There we are. Go to our tool thingy here. We will go to our... Here we are. 128 of 144. We need 12 to get to 40. 16 to get to the total amount. Wow, 12.28 up from 11.71. That's a decent increase, actually. So we'll go ahead and give ourselves more sharpness. Now I'm going to here if I do this, then that does take away our modifier, doesn't it? But the damage obviously goes up a decent amount. 13.21, goodness. That might be worth, I don't know, I'll have to do some research. And this would not take any modifiers, so we'll just do that. Now we have a looting 3 sword. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I don't know if I'm gonna add I'm not gonna add the nether quartz quite yet. But yes, that is, I think, where I'm going to wrap up the stream for tonight. My voice is thoroughly tired out from all of that talking. And also, I have this Dalek hat, which is the best thing, like, in this game. I can't believe they have a Dalek hat. It is hilarious. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. Daleks, by the way, in case you don't know, they're from Doctor Who, yeah, stuff. But yes, I'm going to wrap up right here. Thank you, everyone, for watching this very random tour, I guess, live stream of my base and the updates since the last live stream on Foolcraft. And I will slowly be making more and more adjustments, I'm sure. It just takes time. So in the meantime, enjoy. If you want to go back and watch previous streams or other videos that I have some various tours of a server I'm admin on. Still need to make some more of those. But anyway, we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, or should I say good morning, because it's now 1:05 a.m. See you later.